3 steps to get up there. Oh, blimey, where's the lift? Crikey. Oh, at least they're nice big steps, I suppose. Hello, and welcome to AllShorts. Here in France, talk about US politics. So, rather odd, wouldn't you say? No, I used to talk a lot about English politics, British politics. I probably will go back to that again at some time in the future. We're in the Perigueux in France, and we just parked up. The camp way over there somewhere beside the river. I can't see it. We left the dogs in there because we don't like walking in towns and stuff. It's quite embarrassing when they poop on the path. So this is Perigueux, and do you know what? These street workers are everywhere. They are. I just found this one. Yeah, she's my latest hooker, aren't you? No, but yes, it's in Perigueux. I'm out of breath walking up all those steps.
There's quite a few, wasn't there?
There's quite a few steps, and I'm fat.
I'm out of puff.
You're out of puff as well?
No, I'm not.
Oh, you're not out of puff?
No.
Well, you're there's nothing to you. You haven't got to lift anything out here. I've got to lift all these tonnage. I know. So this is a very quaint little place. This is Perigueux. We're in the old part, and we're going to be going up to the Cathedral, which is a domed cathedral. I don't think I've ever seen one before. So that might be interesting. And it will be live streaming for up to an hour, maybe a little bit less, we'll see. And it very depends on our doggies, you see.
And we haven't got the doggies at the moment because I think all these steps would have been too much for Sebastian.
To be fair, actually, it would be.
And that's not
the
ideal place to take a dog for a walk.
No, I was just saying, that's quite embarrassing when people on the paths as well, isn't it? And you've got pick-it-ups all warm and squidgy. But you know, talk about poop and germs. Have you heard about Florida?
You told me.
Yeah. They voted against vaccinations for children in Florida. That sounds like madness to me. Absolute madness.
A lot of these diseases are virtually wiped out, so if people stop vaccinating against them, they're going to reappear again.
They're going to reappear, and also, what about those people, Caroline, who haven't been vaccinated?
Well, there is a group of people who can't be vaccinated because we know that on experience from our youngest daughter.
Yeah.
Because of medical problems. And when that was our daughter couldn't have an MMR, and they said that didn't matter too much because most people were having it and at the time, and that would protect her. So obviously, if less people have vaccines, there'll be less protection for the children who can't have them.
Exactly.
I mean, our daughter has had a convulsion with one of her injections, and the doctor advised against her having the MMR.
Well, how many times have we heard during, say, for instance, COVID, the whole point of having the COVID vaccine was to protect others. That's why we had isolation and the so-called bubble. Of that John Travolta, what was that called? That boy lived in a bubble,
yeah,
in a plastic tent thing. So so that is the cathedral. So we'll meander up to there, and I can't remember what it's called now. I did write it down. That probably does actually. It's right to get it instead of hello, jumping banana. Yeah, but it's a jumping banana.
No, I'm just jumping.
And Mohammed, Oh, hello there. And it's Teachers' Day, apparently. Happy Teachers' Day. You know, you need teachers, don't you, darling? You work at school. You need teachers. Yeah, unfortunately, if you think about some of these places, like in the United States, where the education standard is so poor, like rural states, and rural communities, education is so poor. That's why they keep voting for the orange volunteers and Bansons, you know. Do you know that?
And the schools are going to be
You've got to speak up, Mum.
the schools are going to be a mega centre for the diseases, aren't they? Because there's sort of loads of children together. Like half of them been vaccinated, there's going to be a lot of diseases and a lot of children die.
Yeah, but who was it who was doing COVID parties? You know, where you go, come and get your COVID here, or measles parties or something. or mumps or whatever. You know,
I
come and
think-
get your
I
diseases
think
here.
years ago people used to do that for chickenpox, but that chickenpox was dangerous disease. I mean, they wouldn't have done it for measles because measles has always
Well, it's a
been
killer,
a
isn't it, you know?
dangerous disease.
And you got, well, think, what is it? So basically, darling, there's a light. So, there's the cathedral. Now, which vaccines do children generally have? We know in the UK, I don't know about in the United States, but in the UK.
I can tell you there's when they're 3, 4 and 5 months, I think they have free. They have it in 3 lots. One's at 3 months before, one's at 5 months, and it's diphtheria, whooping cough, tetanus, and polio.
Polio, yeah.
They have that, and meningitis.
Meningitis.
Yes.
So then there's the MMR you talk about, isn't it, really? Because he hasn't had the MMR.
And when they get to just about 15 months to a year, they have an MMR, which is a booster at about 4.
Yeah, she didn't have it, did she? Well, she had the first bit.
She had the first one. She didn't have the second one because she got a fever convulsion with the first one.
Yeah, so they didn't give it to her, did they?
The second one, and also they have once they have as babies, they have boosters at 4, and then they don't need any more. But if they're going to stop doing them, a lot of these diseases have been virtually eliminated, haven't they? I mean, there was flu cases got virtually eliminated.
Can you imagine?
Now they're going to be. And what about travel? A lot of countries are not going to want these people into their countries if they're not vaccinated properly because they're going to put their country
just like
at risk.
COVID again, wasn't it? You know.
Yeah.
Why would you? Now this, I'll tell you what's going to happen, don't you? I think it's a cull of the poor because the rich people are going to pay for their children to be vaccinated. Rich people with brains, that is. They're going to be paying for vaccination of their children.
Yeah.
And who can't afford to get their children vaccinated? It can still be available, but you'll have to pay. It'll be the poor people, the people who can't afford it. So is this like a cull? Is this like a conspiracy theory here? Are they just trying to get rid of the poor people?
I know in France that you have to have you have to be up to date with vaccines before enrolling into school. So you can't actually
that's
go
a good
into
point.
the school system in France unless you're vaccinated.
Does that mean that, say for instance, you were born in Florida and you haven't had all your vaccines, is there a possibility that there's other states in the United States, let's say for instance, I don't know, California or somewhere that's a bit sensible, you know, is there a possibility that you wouldn't be able to enrol in those schools because you haven't had the vaccinations? So you couldn't, like, for instance, move from Florida to California with your children without having the vaccinations. But then you could argue that the vaccinations would be made available. Oh, we can go in here.
I mean, you little dog.
I'll be quiet. Shh. I'll be quiet. Right, that's the cathedral. It's called, what is it called? It's a beautiful cathedral.
Have you got any money?
No, have you got any money?
I've got some change.
What for? You want to buy a candle?
Yeah.
Oh my giddy aunt. I might have some change. Oh, there's your buy a candle. I'm looking. Do. I'm looking. Oh, hang on, you might be lucky. She wants to light a candle, you see. She got the candle. What do you want? Did you get a couple or something? What? You gonna get? You can have 2 if you. What? You know, I'm paying 10 quid for a candle. They're €1 if you get 2. So what, Caroline? Watch. Have you put money in yet? That's a good point, actually. Where do you put the money?
Put the film.
What's this? No.
I get 2.
Getting 2 candles. It's not my thing, I'll tell you. You know. So you got to light your candle off candle. There's a candle to light your candle. Oh God, here we go. I'm an atheist. I have to admit, I love the architecture though. The skills involved. And you think how long it took to build these places with these domes. You know. Now in the UK there's churches with like twisted spires. And there's also one in Rochenschwar in France as well, where the timber was all cut from one piece of timber while it's still green, and it all twists together. At that time, they would have like timber shingles on them, and eventually they had tiled shingles, and, like slate or whatever, but or in some cases lead. And but they keep it twisted, which is pretty cool. But this, I've never seen churches here in France with the domed roofs like this. This is the first 3. And we're in the Perigueux. Just a reminder, our education system is so bad that Farage is seen as a patriot. Oh my God. Oh my God, who's the senator who just attacked Farage in the United States? Flipping hell, mate. Basically, he said, have a look at what's going on over here if you want to know what sort of life you'd have under Nigel Farage as the Prime Minister in the UK. It'd be horrendous. Are you British? Yes, we're British. Both of us, we're British. We're from Norfolk. Hello, Regan. Hope you're well, my friend. We're in Perigueux.
Marcus is not religious, but I come in to light a candle for his mum.
Yeah, I know.
And for my friends and for my nannies.
Yeah. I don't buy into all that stuff, you know. There's birds up there. There's birds going around in the dome. But I do love the architecture, I must admit. I'm a practical person. I make shit, so I just appreciate it when I see the level of skill that's gone into something like these chandeliers. Amazing. But there's a geezer up there. He's hauling the cross. I don't know what that's all about. Oh, there's another one over here. You know, he's hauling the cross and all these. Yeah. I don't get it. What's that all about? Yeah, I might have to bring up my chat in my other phone. There's a guy over there. I don't know if he's dead. I don't. Should I poke him? Just to make sure? I don't know. I don't know. Should I keep it closer? Maybe. But look at that. If I get out of the way, exposure improve. Nope. But look, you know, he's got his eyes shut. And his mouth is open. Should I just give him a poke? Should I poke him? Good morning, very early here in Ontario. Hello there, good morning to you too. Oh, my chat is working. Hello, Catherine. Hope you're well. Pardon, that's pardon to me. So there we go. Hello, Kiri. I hope you're well. I'm whispering, obviously, because I'm in the church. People are praying. They're praying for the end of Trump. That's what they're praying for. Caroline, let's all pray for Donald Trump's health.
No, it's not
Dear God.
Don't take the mickey, because it's not fair.
I'll do it over here then.
Yes, someone else.
I know I miss. Okay, let's all pray together. Dear God, will you do the decent thing? And snuff his fucking candle, please. This is tremendous stonework. Very neat. These joints are like tight joints. Beautiful. Really is. I do appreciate the skill, and as a woodworker, I also appreciate the skills in these lovely oak cabinets. Or the little it's sort of like a little fleur-de-lis. It's not a fleur-de-lis, but it's similar. Beautiful carving. And this is this almost like, looks a bit like lacewood, but it's actually just quartz-sawn oak. You can't see it very well because obviously on the camera, but it's actually like lacy bits in the wood. And that's quartz-sawn oak. But it's beautiful, beautiful stuff. Now my great-grandfather built a load of cabinets for the castle, Norwich Castle, when it first became a museum. And a long time ago. Highly skilled man. My great-great-great-grandfather. He had fingers like King Charles, like sausages. But yeah, the intricate, detailed work he did with those fat fingers, it's amazing. I was obviously very little. I got some of his stuff from, in my house in France now. So, beautiful stuff. All old, oak like this, all carved. He did build a dining set and it was a serpent. All the backs of the chairs came up from the arms, and it was like a snake going down back, all carved, intricately carved. When my grandfather died, we don't know what happened to it. But he said it just disappeared. Relatives, eh? Great, aren't they? So yeah, we'll steal that. Oh, the organ. They got an organ. Well, it's just a cathedral after all. Look at that. Blimey. Oh, they even got a defibrillator. This is somewhere you don't want to bring Donald Trump. Am I being disrespectful? I think I am, but there you go. Tough tea. But I do appreciate the skill and devotion to create buildings like this. You know, look at all these domes. Amazing, amazing. Oh, 13th of September is the National Monuments Day in the Netherlands. I did not know that. You live and learn, don't you? That's pretty damn cool. They've got 1, 2, 3 large domes, no, 4, 5. There's 5 large domes. And from the outside, they look like stacked blocks. You know, like a step sort of a arrangement creating the dome itself. It's pretty amazing. I want to know where I've got to go for confession. Where'd I go for confession? Oh, is that here? There's 2 of them. Yeah. This is where Donald Trump says he doesn't need to go because he's never done anything wrong. You know? So I take it you, do you stand there or sit there or what? Stand there? Oh no, you probably have to kneel or something, I don't know. And your priest would be in there, yeah, locked away, you know, answering your confessions. So they're doing some renovation on the place there, isn't it? Hello, Indigo. I hope you're well. Indigo 1080p. Oh, you were there 30 years ago, were you? So this, I can't even remember the name of the blooming. Let's see if I can find it on there because I did put it on my. It's called the Cathedral Saint From, spelled front. There's another one there. There was a lot of guilty people there, aren't there? You know, there's 2 of them. A lot of confessions going on. More candles. No, 4 candles. Oh, 4 candles. You got any hose? You got any hose? You got any candles? You got any candles? You got any 4 candles? You got any 4 candles? Candles. Come on. You got any hose? More candles. The thing I like about stained glass is all the reflections. She's brought me to, oh my god, there's loads of them, there's 3 of them here. 4 or 5, there's loads of confession things. There's always been 2 of them over there. She said to you, I need to go here. Is that what you say, darling? Confession. Do you think I need a priest?
Confession box.
Yeah, I know. You get in there and I'll confess all my sins to you. What about this one? This one's looks, it's got bags and stuff. These are for storage.
So that's just for show.
It's got boxes in there.
That's just for show.
No, it's just storage.
They're just for show.
Oh, interesting. So look, one of these is broken here. One of these little fleur-de-lis, and they've carved a new one, put in there and done a very bad job. The carving's nice, but the join is terrible. What are they thinking?
Right, so much shots in the picture to you. And do you think Dad needs to go in there?
Go on then. Okay, so Department of Veterans, no. It's a Perigueux. I know more about this cathedral because this cathedral's amazing. I have to admit, like I said, I love architecture. I really do. There's 3,000 people per kilometre squared lives in the Perigueux. That can't be right, can it? There's 29 municipal inhabitants, 29,000, 80,000. The density, it says 3,042 per kilometre squared. Crikey. Total population is 66,000. That'll be all the communes and that as well. And that's sort of safe. It's in the Doin. Perigueux. Perigeux, yeah, Perigeux. The Doin Perigeux. So I don't know if this is the green. Come on, what region is this? It's still, are we still in the black region? Or we come to the white region now? Of Perigeux. Doesn't say. Oh, there is in the white region. We're in the white region. Oh, that might be why it's called the white front. From. The 4 flowers are labellised. Crikey. History. We're in history. Right, I can't talk too loudly. Okay. I wonder if that bloke is still asleep. Do you think I should wake him up? I think, just in case. I'm a bit worried about him. Where is he? Is he still asleep? No, he's gone. He's gone. Obviously he was alive. Over there, done. Big doors. Yeah. Oh, okay, come on. Oh, it's another organ. Okay. Oh, hang on. Got the elder up here.
Be in here for a few minutes.
Yeah, for 3 more minutes. I'll meet you outside, darling. Right, I'm just gonna... Small chandeliers. Yeah, lots of... Oh my giddy aunt, I'm throwing stuff about now. Oh, crikey. I better pick that up. Ugh. And my thing for the trolley. I'm throwing money about. Blimey. Do you know what? I always thought churches are quite spooky places, really. Look at all these fake cobwebs. I need a cleaner. Oh, got you. Oh, okay. Now that is pretty spectacular. Could you imagine me up there? Yeah, I think so. That is pretty spectacular. Look at the carving on that. Huh? It's got my physique. If I use AI. It's beautiful. Little acorns. So oak leaves. Ooh. It's pretty cool, isn't it? It is pretty cool. I sort of haven't delved too much in politics at the moment, but you know, this place is pretty. It's a bit. I would say it's quite spectacular. Our cathedral in Norwich is a beautiful cathedral. It really is, and it was because the land's boggy. They actually built it on wool. They put wool underneath the footings, fleeces under the footings. And that's a beautiful, beautiful cathedral. It really is beautifully built. Some, wonderful specimens in there as well, of architecture and that. But this is gorgeous as well. It really is. And those domes are something you don't normally see. Well, I ain't seen them before anyway. There's more carving everywhere. And woodworm. Little beetles. I think that's come and gone. It is amazing. Amazing. You can imagine the skill and devotion by people to actually work on these places, because a lot of this work could have been done by probably slave money, or loaf of bread kind of thing. But these skills. But you've got to remember that the carpenters and joiners were some of the most highly respected, the masons, some of the most highly respected people in towns, because they could make shit, And these are skills, that that are they're becoming lost. Now, if you think about merchant fleet, now my dad was in the merchant fleet, and because he was a trained carpenter and joiner, and he automatically became second mate because of that, because they're considered somebody who could fix the boat, so to speak. Very important. This goes back, decades, hundreds of years, in fact. I don't know if it's still the case, though. I think there's probably new criteria now. Oh, I just noticed something very different here than what. Let me just clean my lens because it's blurring a lot. Okay, that's better. If I was to go into probably in the US actually, a British church or in the United States, I wouldn't necessarily see those little chairs like this. Which in some ways makes a lot of sense, because you could have a great party or a rave in here, couldn't you? Just push them out of the way and just, do your thing and your glow sticks and stuff. But, where's the poos? There's no poos. You'd have church poos, wouldn't you, in the UK, in British churches. But there's no poos at all. They're just chairs. Some are nicer than others, but most of them are just these very basic seagrass type of chairs. But the sandstone's lovely. It's so nice. Oh my God, there's someone do sacrifice in here. Yeah. You can sacrifice your babies. Maybe it's with the Haitians. That's where they eat the babies and the cats and the dogs. According to Donald Trump, anyway. There's birds inside, flying around the roof, pooping on people's heads. Oh, swallows. Yeah, swallows. Martindales. Or hirondelles here in France. Hirondelles. So yeah, lots has been going on, and again, obviously the vaccines is not good news. It's going to really bugger up the tourist industry for the United States, which is already buggered up because of Donald Trump and his aggression to other places. So yeah, that is going to be interesting developments there. But that's right across the board, he's antagonising everybody. There's a font over here. Do you think I need to be blessed in the font? Is it holy water? Is that the Holy Grail over there? Maybe. We'll have eternal life. No? Okay. So, motorbikes. Come back outside again now. Oh, it's my dear wife. Oh, she didn't run away. I know why she didn't run away, because I got the keys to the camper, you see, and she cares more about the dogs than me.
I didn't run away. I took some photos outside.
Did you?
And I was going to put I never realised she's got this stuff.
Oh. Norway. Let's talk about Norway for a little bit, because Norway, they got the National Wealth Fund, or sort of wealth fund they got, right? And what Norway has done recently, oh wow, look at that. Oh crikey, it's going here as well. I'll flip it around. I'll flip the camera around. There you go, camera flipped round. Yeah, Norway's has peed off Donald Trump. Yeah, it's easy, I'll have to admit. They've just pulled 2 trillion in funding, right, for the United States. Now, yes, there's a big bells. The bells! The bells! Oh, the bells, the trillions. The bells! That's the bell tower. So yeah, they've they've annoyed at Trump. They have, because they've just pulled 2 trillion in funding, which would for the Norway Sovereign Wealth Fund. That's it. And this is for Caterpillar. The same company that makes bulldozers. Yeah, there it is again. Look, it's domes. So yeah, same company that makes all the bulldozers and 360s and stuff like that, and load carriers and that, and boots. I have to admit, Caterpillar boots used to be quite good, not anymore, they're rubbish now. Probably because they're made in China or something. But anyway. We need to take some pictures, darling. What's that?
It's in the sunlight.
That's only because your phone's in the sun. That's all right, don't worry. And why have they pulled this fund? This 2 trillion in funding? Don't you want me? Well, they pulled the funding because of Gaza. It seems that they're not happy that the caterpillars are being used and supplied by the United States in Gaza to literally level it with bulldozers. Because obviously, some people might call that a genocide. Yeah. I bet they ain't that careful about the bodies either. No. Do you want me to take a picture of you?
No, you've got a camera. Yeah.
Use yours.
Yeah, that one needs to go in the dustbin. That one's okay.
Don't forget to double click the whole screen, because then you get, gets a like, Don't forget to like and subscribe. Oh, there's big trouble, I know where you live, Alright, I've got to try and... So I need to get you. Oh, I can see you. I can see the tower. I'll do when you stand and stand to attention. I don't know if getting or not done. So your phone doesn't have a indication that. Oh, that's what it's got. Well, look how bow-legged you are. I'm joking.
Have you missed a couple?
No, I think it's the phone's there. It's the best I can do, really. It's quite hard in this light. Sorry?
What are you doing there?
It's the same place, isn't it?
No?
Oh, okay. So, yeah, so that ain't very good. 2 trillion lost fund. That's a massive amount of money. Massive amount of money to invest in Caterpillar. I don't know why they'd be investing in Caterpillar anyway myself. It seems a bit bizarre, but Yeah, but don't forget, pray for Trump. Pray for Trump. He's not very healthy. Actually, talking about that, I'm a bit, how to put it, bemused. There's a couple of things I noticed when he was doing his press conference thingy the other day, and I was thinking, what's going on there? Now, if you looked at his hand close up, if you did some freeze framing through that, that White House conference, press gavel and all that. I don't know about you, but I saw this lump on his hand. Okay, I thought that was one thing. That didn't look right. And it looked like it'd been make-upped in, like it could have been a cannula or something left in there, a little pipe and stuff, the cab on. Could have been something like that. But also, you could see lumps in his jacket, formed lumps in his jacket. Plus, at one point, you could actually see something attached to him. I know I'm right. And once, that's why I didn't go in. Once she didn't realise this is the other entrance to the cathedral. So, another tower, the old gateway tower. Yeah, so there's this box. You could see this box underneath his jacket. And with this box underneath his jacket, it got me thinking, what could it be? Could it be an LVAD? But then there'd be 2 boxes, one on each side. That's a possibility still. But then I also thought that maybe that'd be impossible because you'd need surgery for that, open heart surgery to fit an LVAD. It basically keeps the blood pumping. And so that'd keep you alive for a bit longer. But, that was one thing. Then I thought to myself, it could just be an infusion pump. It could be all sorts of stuff, He's in a serious bad way. I don't think he's going to make that state visit. I think he's going to... I'll be surprised. Do you think he'll make the state visit, Trump? I don't think he'll make the state visit.
Must be where the market is when they have a market.
I reckon so. Yeah, because they do a big market here. Was it on Saturday? This is probably the centre of it, and it'll bleed down the streets normally. When they do a street market, they quite often do what do they call it now? Empty market. Big one, in that as well. So yeah, it's a pretty place. This is the old part of the town. So that is rather nice. It's nice to know that Norway's got ethical standards, though, I have to say. But yeah, they are Europeans, so what do you expect? Have you heard about I tell you what, but these Republicans, they seem to be some of the most stupid, evil people that you... Ooh! Gin. 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 Oh, it's a gin shop. Anyway, sorry, that distracted me for a minute. That's the gin.
That's English.
Oh, an Etam. Yes, it's like multinational, aren't they? Yeah. Anyway, what was I saying now? Yes. Live mic moments. Now, Donald Trump has made a few of those, hasn't he, recently? But also to have some of the Republicans. Now, one Republican, Joseph Schnitt, has had a live mic moment where he said that the redactions have been selective for the Epstein files. Yes, selective. Apparently, according to the live mic moment, he'd said that they're going to leave all the Democrats on the list and remove all the Republicans that are on the list. Yeah. That sounds a bit wrong, doesn't it, eh? They shouldn't be leaving anyone off the list. They should all be on whatever side of the table you might sit, or Paul, or politically, or whatever. Oh, I'm going to walk the green carpet because I'm earthy, me. I'm walking the green carpet. So, I'll tell you what, Caroline, I'm going to walk the green carpet, okay? Can you hold this for me? All right, facing towards me, walking the green carpet. I'm going to do it in Trump style. That's how Trump would do it. Was it good? No? Was it good for you too? Huh? Sorry. Oh dear. We've got another little square we're coming up to. If anyone's wondering, we're in the Perigueux town, which is in the Perigueux, Blanc Perigueux, and it's a nice little town. We left the dogs in the car because, you know, they're getting old. It's a long way for walking up and down hills and stuff as well. So.
There's a carousel down there.
Oh, we've got a carousel down there.
Different kinds of other buildings.
Yeah, big other domed building over there. So, I wouldn't be surprised the post office has had something on.
Should we get a stick in a minute?
You put the letters in my bag. We've got birthday cards we've got to post, apparently. Total waste of trees, but, you know, I have my orders. Some people you don't really want to go against, do you? And it's usually the wife. You put it in my bag, eh? No.
That is too late.
Now, for those of you who might have think I was being a bit naughty in the old church and all the cathedral and that, but you know, as far as I'm concerned, religion does not prohibit me. No, that doesn't, quite frankly. It only prohibits those who are religious. So, tough tea, you know. Tough tea. Where's she going now? What's she over there? All of a sudden she's on the phone. What is she doing? What is she doing? No, the trucking industry's not doing well either, is it, you know? There's so many these truckers in America, and they're struggling. They still don't want to accept the root causes of their problems. Oh, this is a nice, pretty quaint bit, look. An old part of town. What's that? Is that like a giant coffee grinder or something in there? What, to the post office? Oh, you're looking for the post office, so post them.
Look.
Well, I'm going to clock off in just a moment. So, like, yeah, please hit the like button, what have you, most subscribe to the channel. We're trying to go live as much as we possibly can, and also regularly uploading videos, which are obviously more on point. This is very casual, and in case you're wondering where we are, I know I've said it several times, but you know, you might have just clicked in. We are in the Perigueux, of France, and this is in the Perigeux Blanc, which is the white region of Perigueux, the white area. What does it say?
That's gone down here, isn't it?
Don't worry, I'll help you then, Don. Anyway, I'm going to clock off this now, I think, Dan, so we can find your post office. You can find your post office. Go say toodaloo. Thanks a lot, everybody. I haven't been able to look in the chat because I can't actually see the screen very well.
It's too sunny.
Norwich Cathedral, you can't walk the stone floor without walking over being turned. I know. They've all got bronzes there as well, haven't they? That's very true. The bell tolls for the Agent Orange. Hello, Michelle. I hope you're well, my friend. Take care, Joel. And thanks, everybody, coming Cat's Eye and listening post live and Dre Dreamer, Black Boy and Brian G. Brian G. I don't think this guy supports Trump. I don't. The man is an evil, make an arsehole, okay? He's a. To watch all these people suckling onto his old chocolate starfish is painful to see. That people are that foolish. It don't matter what the victims said, they'll have their own list released. The only problem with that is that they're going to release their own. I've been said that.
Oh, maybe we can be walking because that says.
Yeah, go on that way. No. They're going to release the list, but if they actually release the list themselves, all those people are going to be. They're at risk. They're at risk of being sued to hell, to oblivion, to homelessness, because they haven't got the money to fight it. That's the bloody problem, all right? Yes, it could be GoFunded and stuff like that. But I'll tell you what, though, Thomas Massey and Marjorie Taylor Greene have said, give me the list and we will say the names in Congress, because they've got protections, you see. They can't be sued. So, yeah. So that could get very, very, very interesting. It really, really could. I would like to see, it has been mentioned that some of them said they're going to make videos. So some of these people who have probably got nothing anyway. Yeah, what are you going to sue them for? All right? You just say, sod you. You're not going to go to jail over it. So, you know, if you've got nothing anyway, some things are more important. Trump is obviously very scared today. He's saying, well, if you Republicans vote for this, which they didn't, only 4 of them did, Nancy Mace, Lon Bobart, Marjorie Taylor Greene, and Thomas Massey, they're the only Republicans that voted for it, you know, signed that bill to expose their list, undoubted. And so, left and hair, this left, got to turn left apparently. Go into the post office. We'll be gone in a second. We're going to clock off just a second. I know I said 5 minutes ago, but there you go. Yeah, anyway, he's kind of like, he's guilty as feck, isn't he? End of the day, why would you be so hell-bent stopping this getting out if you aren't guilty? You know, that's just plain simple, isn't it? He's guilty. He knows it. And so are all the Republicans who are involved, probably including Ludnick as well, you know. It's probably the same old thing, isn't it? They're all involved, like they are. Anyway, I'm going to go now. Take care and have a lovely day. Might go live again later to see where we are and how we go. Toodaloo, I've got to make some videos as yet though.
We're going the wrong way.
Can I do it, darling?